Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all will be fine. Today we start review exercise question number 1. Encircle the correct answer. So the first is real number is difference of rational number and irrational number, intersection of rational numbers and irrational numbers, union of rational number and irrational numbers, complement of set of natural numbers. So the answer is union of rational and irrational number. Next statement is which of the following is not true about under root 81 natural number, whole number, rational number, irrational number. 81 is natural number, whole number and rational number because under root 81 equals to 9 and it is right in the form of p by q, so it is a rational number. The statement which is not true is irrational number. The next is which one of the following is perfect square. Perfect square of 256, 16 and 100 is 10. So it means that this is a perfect square because when we remove a decimal we write 1 and place zeros. So this is the right option. The next is square of 0.9 is means 0.9 multiplied by 0.9 which is equal to 0.81. So A is a right option. The next is 7 square divided by 9 square. So when we square both numerator and denominator, 7 multiplied by 7, 9 multiplied by 9, we get 49 by 81. So C is the right option. The next is this is a summation pattern of square root. So we have a value 8 whose square is required, so A is the right option. The next is if the side length of a square is 0.5 meter, then its area is, so area equals to length multiplied by width, and in square the length is equal to the width, so 0.5 multiplied by 0.5 which is equal to 0.25, so the right option is C. The next is under root 0.04. So when we remove point we get 1 as denominator and 2 decimal zeros. So when we square root 4 and 100 we get 2 square and 10 square which is equal to 2 by 10, and when we divide 2 by 10 we get 0.2. So 0.2 is a correct option which is C. The next is under root 1 square multiplied by 4 square. So square cancel with square root and we get 1 multiplied by 4. So 4 ones are 4. A is the right option. The next is cube root 216. So when we remove cube we write 1 over 3 and by factorization of 216 we get 6 cube. So 6 cube cancel with 1 over 3 and we get 6. So D is the right option. The next is under root 4 by 9. So square of 4 is 2 and 9 is 3 and the square is cancelled with square root, we get 2 by 3. So A is the right option. The next is under root A by B. So there are the 4 options and according to this we write in the form of under root, so D is the right option, under root A over under root B. Next question is find the number of digits in square root of the following numbers. Also find the square root of, so the first value we have 6 digits. So according to the rule n by 2, 6 is a even number, so we divide 6 by 2 and get 3. It means that the square root of this value has 3 digits. So by taking square root according to the deviant method, firstly we make pair and then we take a value 6, 6 6 the 36, subtract 36 from 41, we get 5 and then bring down the pair, which is 86. The value becomes 586. Double the value, which is 12, and take another digit with 12. We take 4 as well as quotient and divisor. 124 multiplied by 4 equals to 496. So subtract 496 from 586. We have 90. So bring down another pair 09 and value becomes 9009. So double the value 4, which is 8, and value becomes 128. Take another digit with 128. We take 7 as quotient and divisor and multiply 1287 with 7. We get 9009. So this is a 3-digit answer. So the square root 647 has 3 digits. Next question have 8 digits. So according to the rule, n divided by 2, n is 8. So 8 divided by 2, we get 4. It means that this is a 4-digit square root. So by taking square root, firstly we make pair and then we take a value 5. 5 multiplied by 5 equals to 25. So subtract 25 from 30 and we get 5. Bring down the pair 34. Value becomes 534. So double the value 5, which is 10, and take an other digit with 5 with 10 as well as quotient and divisor. We take 5. So 105 multiplied by 5 is 525. Subtract 525 from 534. We get 9. Then bring down the another pair, which is 90. So value becomes 990. But we see that this value is less than 590. So we take another digit and place 0 as quotient and divisor. So the value becomes 99,081. So double the value 5, which is 10 now, and value becomes 11,009. So multiply 11,009 with 9 and we get 99,081. So this is a 4-digit square root. The next question is find the square root of the following. So we have a value in mixed fraction. Firstly we multiply 289 with 17 and add 128. We get a value 5041 divided by 289. So by taking the square root of both values, firstly we make pair and then we take a value 7. 7 multiplied by 7 is 49. Subtract 49 from 50, we get 1. Bring down the pair 41, value becomes 141. So double the value, which is 14 now, and take another digit with 14. So we take 1, then multiply 141 with 1, we get 141. So 71 is a square root of 5041. The next is 289. Firstly we make pair and then take a value 1. 1 ones are 1. Subtract 1 from 2 and we get 1. Bring down the pair 89 and value becomes 189. So double the value, which is 2 now, and then take another digit with 2. We take 7 as well as quotient and divisor. 27 multiplied by 7 is 189. So the square root of both is 71 by 17. Divide 71 by 17. 17 4s are 68. Subtract 68 from 71, we get 3. So now we write the value. This is as numerator and 17 as denominator, and the 4 right here. This is a mixed fraction. So under root 17, 128 by 289 is 4. 3 by 17. The next question we have 28 4 by 9, which is the mixed fraction. Multiply 28 with 9 and add 4, we get 256 by 9. So by taking square root of both values, according to the factorization method, by finding the factors 256, the last digit is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 1 carry 2 8s are 16. This is also divisible by 2, so 2 6 are 12, 2 4 is 8, 2 3 is 6, 2 2 is 4, 2 16 is 32, 2 8 is 16, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4, and then 2 1 is 2. And the value 9, 3 3 is 9, 3 1 is 3. So next we make pair and write in the form of square. Square is cancelled with the square root and we get values 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16, and divided by 3. 16 divided by 3, 3 5 is 15, and 1 is a remainder. So we write remainder as a numerator and quotient inside, and denominator as denominator, which is 3. So 5 1 by 3 is a answer. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.